Could history be made? Boys, move over. The lady is coming through. Danica Patrick wins at Twin Ring Motegi.
That was Danica Patrick's one and only win in the IZOD IndyCar Series, an emotional one. She has given it all she has tonight and is currently running in second, dropping off of the leader Ryan Briscoe by a little bit now, but still a great run for Danica tonight. But we have 14 laps to go and anything can happen, so don't go away. And here is this great battle for third and fourth position. Power, Dixon, and Marco Andretti.
You know, when you said that about Danica losing a little ground to Briscoe, she said a faster lap than him, and now it's come back again. So, I mean, just kind of going back and forth.
I thought for a moment that Power was going low enough. I wondered if he was going to turn on to pit road. That is still the question mark for Power. If he has to pit, remember, he is the point leader. If you pit, you're going to lose a ton of positions.
Yeah, and Jack's point is they need 5 yellow laps, is what he said. So he said they can't conserve fuel and get behind that pack to get to the end. They got to have a yellow, so why not race hard?
Yep.
And hope for a yellow.
Don't conserve, because you got to have that yellow.
I thought he would have been a little closer. I thought he had a little tighter window that he could have saved fuel and made it. But again, we'll just have to see if they think they have it to make it.
I want Marco to get in here and shake it up with these boys.
10 laps to go. Dario Franchitti, the winner of the Indianapolis 500, is currently running in 6th position behind Marco by about 5 seconds. So he is not a factor tonight, at least at this point. There's first and second, and now back here to third, fourth, and fifth. Just giving you a perspective on what's happening up front, but keeping a closer eye on this battle. And here is Weldon and Viso. They are running in 11th and 12th position.
Mira,
I'm sorry, yeah.
You know, but you got Briscoe. There we are.
Here's Weldon.
There we go.
He's running in 10th.
Hey, there, just as we said that, I said, come on, get up there, Marco, and shake that up. And look at, is Dixon even slowing? He kind of went by him pretty quick there and gapped it. Maybe he must have had to dump the throttle somewhere in there, Dixon did. But we knew Briscoe had the speed. At Kansas City in qualifying, he was 2/10 clear on the pole here.
All right,
fast car.
So as we thought, Alex Tagliani will need to stop. And remember, it was 1 lap later, if I remember correctly, or 2 laps later, thank you, Robbie, that we saw Will Power stop. So you would have to surmise he's going to be short.
Yep.
Now Russ Thompson tells me 4. So, okay, 4 laps later, which means he could have a shot.
Sounding pretty smooth on board there,
yes,
with Briscoe, isn't it?
Started from pole. And we're watching very closely the 12 car of Will Power to see if he is indeed going to have to come in for the stop. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Power
I should have stuck with the 2. We had it right, Robbie. 2. Again, championship-wise, he will drop way back with this. This will really tighten up the race.
The slow speed limit down to his pit box must seem like an eternity.
Clive said all the way down here at the end.
Slow down.
Just a quick splash and he'll be out again. His teammate, Ryan Briscoe, Now with about a 2-second advantage on Danica Patrick.
And chasing Danica would be her teammate Andretti Autosport Marco back there.
2 to go.
Wow, when Briscoe needed to, he showed some muscle, because Danica and her crew did a fantastic job at seizing the moment, getting ahead of Briscoe, and he had to steal it from her.
Yeah.
She took the track position and made him earn it. Unfortunately, they just don't quite have the speed to stay with Briscoe.
And we heard that report that she was good at the beginning of stints, and that was the chance. So 1 to go for Briscoe.
1 more to go, and the race will be over. Danica Patrick is pedaling as hard as she can, but it's not going to be to much avail if Ryan Briscoe can hang together for 1/2 lap. Ryan Briscoe crashed last week at the Indianapolis 500. He came so close last year. Tonight he started from pole and wasn't denied. His 7th career win in the IZOD IndyCar Series. Ryan Briscoe wins for the first time this year. And the margin of victory over Danica Patrick, 1.4 seconds. And Roger Penske is in a much better mood than he was last Sunday at Indianapolis. In the 20 previous races at Texas, only 2 that finished under green have had a margin of victory wider than a second. In 1999 with Mark Dismore, and in 1998 with John Paul Jr. Ryan Briscoe wins at Texas. Robbie?
With El Capitan Roger Penske, does this take a little bit of the sting out of last week at Indy?
Well, I don't know. When you think about last week, Chip's guys did a heck of a job, and Franchitti gets a lot of credit for a heck of a race. We didn't come to play last week, but today we did, and Briscoe really resumed what I saw him as a great driver. This is a terrific race. Take my hat off to Danica. She was terrific tonight.
This is your 6th win here in Texas. Could it have played out any better, because your car looked strong from the get-go?
Well, I think for Brian, he needed it, Ryan, and also Danica and Will had a tough day, but overall, can't take this one going home with it.
Congratulations, Roger.
Thanks.
Team Penske's 6th win here at Texas, breaking the tie they had with Panther Racing.
And Briscoe absolutely needed this shot in the arm, guys.
Yes, he did.
You know, with getting in the, after he came in at pit stop at Indianapolis, put sticker tires on and kind of washed out in turn 4 and got in the wall, he absolutely needed to come home with this. And he did. He delivered. You know, that, I think the guy responds to that kind of pressure.
Ryan Briscoe wins his 4th time on an oval and his 3rd on an 1.5-mile oval, as Danica Patrick has emerged from her GoDaddy.com race car, finishing in 2nd position. Meanwhile, Ryan will drive the victory lane here, and we will be back to talk with him and others in just a moment. At Texas Motor Speedway, the Firestone 550 is history, and Ryan Briscoe is the winner. Back in a moment. The celebration has begun in Victory Lane as Ryan Briscoe wins. IZOD salutes a winning performance with the IZOD Victory Lane interview. Here is Lindy Thaxton.
Ryan Briscoe, you just seem to start and finish at the same place at this track. 12th in 05, 3rd in 08, 2nd in 09. You said before this, we might as well just call it a win, huh? Here you go.
Yeah, I was joking, but
yeah.
Well, this is unbelievable. You know, I wasn't sure about my car after warm-up last night, and we made a lot of changes going into the race today. So this one goes to my engineer, Eric. Great job today, giving me a car that was just so good in traffic on my own all day long. Thank you.
We heard Roger Penske say, boy, he's really resumed his role as a great driver tonight. What's that like for you to hear that?
Yeah, I needed that. It was pretty miserable coming off of Indy the way we did, and we just didn't quite have it for Dario, and then I made the mistake at the end. So this win, it definitely means a lot. I really want to thank the whole team, my guys here, for sticking behind me. They gave me great pit stops all day long, and Verizon, what a sponsor.
Well, you didn't waste any time going back around Danica out there, huh?
Well, I knew I was going to have to. She was showing some really good speed. Got a good run and used the push to pass at the right time, and Man, she did a good job today. I think we just had a slightly faster car.
Yeah, she gave you a pretty good battle out there.
Yeah, several times. It was actually good fun racing with Danica.